Hello, everybody. This is Michelle with Bob Rewards Club. I'm here with Daryl Wharton from Inspires LLC. She is out of Baltimore, Maryland, and she's a life coach and a health coach. So we did a few podcasts before, Daryl. We didn't get to finish because we had some technical difficulties. So I kind of want to talk to you today about kind of where we left off, okay? But
Okay.
tell everybody what you've been working on. You just recently launched a book. You said you were the bestseller. Tell everybody what you've been doing.
Okay. Well, the name of my book is Cute and Curvy: Begin Your Journey to Wellness. It is available on Amazon.com right now as a digital download. I'm also getting ready to launch the print version. The digital download is $2.99 and the print version is $8.99. And what I meant by begin your journey to wellness is for people to realize that you have to start with your mindset when you are ready to start whatever that journey is to your wellness. You have to be in a mindset to be successful. And a lot of us, we go out, we see these diet plans or these food plans, nutritional plans, or you see these exercise classes, and you just go and you just start, and it only lasts for a certain period of time, and then you kind of lose your motivation and your focus. And so my book is to get everyone, before you even start to do that, before you even go, buying books on what kind of nutritional plan you want to follow, is that you actually just sit down with yourself and write and recite in your mind and out loud, and actually look into a mirror and recite these things to take out all of the negative thoughts and enter in all of your positive self-talk to yourself to get yourself ready to receive all of the success that you're going to have, because you're going to remain focused and you're going to believe in yourself and believe that you can do it.
So now, this is a digital book, right? It's not a...
Yeah.
Okay. And
the print will be available. I'm actually going to take care of that today, and I think it takes about a week. So maybe a week from now, people will be able to actually buy a physical book.
Okay. A soft copy of a book, a paper copy, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. And so now, I mean, if anyone has like a Kindle or something like that, they could definitely download it and listen to it while they're on their way to work, or good inspiration. Okay. And what is the cost? Because it's very... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said you don't even have to have a Kindle. They have a free, book reader that you utilize.
Okay.
And then within the book, I also offer for free a journaling worksheet in case you don't have a journal yet. You can just print it out and use that worksheet as your journal.
Okay.
Your journal writing.
Wonderful. That is great. Now, and it's very affordable, right? How much? Yeah. What is the cost?
$2.99 for the digital download.
Now everybody can afford $2.99.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody can afford $2.99.
Yes, and it's a short read, so it should not take you any longer than 45 minutes to an hour to read, and then you can put it right into practice. This is an action-oriented book. I didn't want people like reading for days and having all this foo-foo stuff. This is step 1, you do this. Step 2, you do that. And all you need is a pen and a sheet of paper.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. That's the kind of learning we need to do. I mean, and it's got a lot of, interaction with it, so that, they're processing and doing something, learning, at the same time. So I think that's wonderful. And for people that don't know Daryl used to weigh 610 pounds. And she had 621. I'm sorry.
11 pounds, but...
Okay, so 621 pounds, and then what was it? 10 years ago, you had weight loss surgery. How long?
I did.
Okay, and
that gave me success, but if you don't have everything tied in together, not even the surgery is going to get you to where you want to be. And even if you get to be, let's say you want to be bones and you got down to bones, if you don't start from within, you're not going to be happy when you get down to bones either.
No. And when you did what kind of weight loss surgery did you have? Did you have the clamp that they put on or did you have,
They don't even do my surgery anymore. I had a biliopancreatic diversion, and they don't even do my surgery anymore. And I couldn't even tell you what surgeries they have out there now, but they have something like the sleeve and the lap band and
the lap band is the common one.
Yeah, but my surgery was a long time ago. They don't even perform that type of weight loss surgery anymore.
One of my workers, and the woman I've been working with her now. Her name is Cheryl. She had the lap band surgery, and she's got to go get that feel periodically. I don't even know what the period is. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that that they had to do it. And then I know somebody else that had that lap band surgery, and they end up gaining all their weight back. So it's so you do have to stay with some type of regimen of fitness, eating well, and taking care of yourself, and that's what you do, Daryll, and you do it well. And I want to commemorate you on doing that. Okay, I want you to tell people kind of the process, take people through a process of what you do. So when you're working with them,
I do, and it comes so naturally to me now, which is what I want people to get to the point of. But in the beginning, when I started doing this, I would get up in the morning and I would sit in front of my bathroom mirror and I would just basically talk out loud to myself. Because I was having so many negative thoughts. I was feeling bad that I had the surgery and I still wasn't quote unquote skinny yet. And basically just tearing myself down. And so I realized that, I'm never going to be successful if I don't believe in me and if I don't take care of me. So I started looking at myself as my best friend, almost just like as a second person. And so my process on a not so much now because it comes naturally for me to have the positive thoughts. But when I was first starting out, I started with just writing words that I wanted to associate with myself. Okay. And I realized that I didn't want to be skinny, even though those were the words that I would use. I want to be skinny. I want to be smaller. But then I started to think, well, what does that look like for me? What does skinny look like for me? And I would write those words down, and it made me realize that I wasn't necessarily trying to be skinny. I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to be able, if I fell down, to be able to get up. I wanted my husband not to have to drop me off at the door because I couldn't walk from the parking lot.
Right.
So those things were important to me, and those things were my skinny. And then I realized that, well, I don't have to be 120 pounds in order to do those things. So I wanted to be stronger. I wanted to have endurance and have a whole bunch of energy. So once I wrote all of those words down and phrases, I started to write them on my mirror. I would go and get a window marker and I would write those on my mirror. So while I was washing my face, while I was brushing my teeth, putting my earrings on, those things were there to remind me. And I will also do my phone. I will put reminders in my phone, and I will put some of the quotes in my phone. So when my reminder popped up on my phone, I would have to read that quote or those words. And from that derived my creating my mantra for myself. And I have different mantras. So like for my body is healthy, fit, strong, flexible, and comfortable. Because that's what I want my body to be. And then I had a mantra for other things. I had a mantra for my career. So my book will really help you in anything that you want to get your mindset ready for, not necessarily health. And that's why I said wellness, because we have to consider everything, your blood work, what you're eating. Do you want to prevent, getting disease? It comes with everything.
Preventative.
And so, I still write my mantra. I carry around, this is my journal that I carry around with me. I also have a bigger one that I keep, beside my bed, and I just write. And
hold that up again. Hold that up again.
This is my small one, and I wish I had another one. I have actually another one that's about half this size that fits in my purse.
Okay.
And if I'm at the doctor's and I'm waiting or what have you, and I will write, and I do that now because now I do it for my business, and the ideas just flow out of me because I'm writing all the time. But when I was starting my wellness journey, it was strictly about, my eating and my mantra. Everything that I eat heals and nourishes my body, and I would write that over and over and over again. This is my bigger one that I use.
You might want to think about getting some of those and include that, something you can sell as a product.
I am.
Your own,
Girl,
okay,
look,
your
I'm
own
already
journal.
10 steps ahead. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Because,
I'm a person that I like to have my pen in my journal. So like this one, I have a little pouch on here. This one comes, I had to buy little clips. And I put a clip because I want my pen ready for when I'm ready to write. I don't want to have to look for a pen or anything.
Exactly.
So my journals will have a built-in pen holder. And I'm also I tell people in the book, go and get yourself a cute journal. You can start with any journal, but I said everything should be done with intention. And that means that when I look at my journal, and this one I love because it's just beautiful to me.
Yes, it is. The colors.
And it's very pretty, and it has a little thing on it so my book doesn't come open.
Yes.
So I bought it with intention because I'm worth having a cute book.
Yes.
And I write with a purple pen to match.
Yeah.
So, and that's my thing. If you don't treat yourself like royalty, no one else will.
Exactly. And you are so right about that. Stand up so people can see your shirt. What does it say? This is one of your shirts, right?
This is one of my shirts.
Okay. Stand back maybe a little bit there.
Yes.
Okay.
So this says, know your worth and add interest to it.
Interest, okay. And isn't that is cute? And you come up with all these nice expressions to, express yourself, which, really us as Black people, we have got to focus more on our mental stability. And you know what I mean? And doing them things where we're loving ourselves, where we're treating our bodies better, where we're not having, so much stuff that goes on with not having mental, good stability, So I really want to commend you on what you're doing. And we need so many more people like you out there. How much does that shirt cost there?
This shirt, this is long sleeve, and I believe this one is $22.95.
Okay.
Or maybe $21.95. The short sleeve shirts, they start at $19.95. And to get a short sleeve, long sleeve, I also have hoodies. And myself, I come up with the sayings, but so does my husband. And I always like to mention him because he is the second part of everything that I'm doing, because it's important that you have somebody to support you.
Yes.
So he comes up because he'll listen to me and he knows what I'm doing, and he will come up with sayings. So sometimes I'll go on my website. He done add a shirt that I didn't even know that was on there, and I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I would say. So he has been my rock and supporting me, and you do need somebody that's going to help you, but tell that person how to help you.
Yes.
So you need an accountability partner that will assist you in keep you on track. And I'm still going through this journey. So this is not something that I'm like, oh, I've done it and now let me tell you what to do. Know that this is a, come on, y'all, this together.
Exactly. Most definitely. Yes. And here's a picture of your beautiful family. You've got 3 kids and your husband. And I just love the shirts that, you guys design and the messages that you guys are getting across. One thing I want to focus more on is how people can get in touch with you and your fees and all that sort of thing. And just your cost of, what you charge, how they can get started. Kind of take me down the lane, like say if I was a new customer of yours, okay?
Okay.
And what would happen the first day? What would happen on the first day?
Okay. So with the life coaching, and that is a one-on-one service that I offer. And if we are in the same city, I will do in person if that person wants to do in person. If we aren't in the same city, Zoom or even Google Hangouts like we're doing right now is a wonderful resource that I use, that person can see me and I can see them. And we'll set up how many times, a week that we meet. I will give assignments. I will ask that person to email me copies of their assignments. And again, I'm just holding that person accountable. So my services for the life coaching, for that consult, and I always do a free consult. And then I will go from there to see how long that person may require. After I see exactly what they're looking for, then I will say, okay, well, I think you can do this in 1 month, and then we'll do a follow-up for 2 months after that. So, or I think maybe you may need a 3-month time. So it's really kind of a one-on-one, but my services start at the $99 for the life coaching. And I do speaking engagements. I start my speaking engagements at $300 to come and speak. So right now what I'm doing is I'm waiving that $300 speaker fee.
Okay.
And all I ask is that I just want people to just benefit from what I'm doing, because I believe in it so much and it has helped me so much. And I can imagine that person that's 500 pounds and they're sitting in their house and they are just like, I just have no hope, because I was that person. And my business comes from my heart. It's not from profit. And what you put out into the universe, you get it back.
Yes.
So I don't think from a profit point of view. I know that all of that will come if my business is done with integrity.
That's right.
And so, and that's why I sell the t-shirts to offset, if I go and I do and I waive my fee, so I have my things on the website to offset those things. Because when you realize that you have helped someone, there is no amount of money to compensate for that, or that feeling get that you know that you have helped someone. I will be offering an online course that will accompany my book, and I haven't quite set that up yet, so I don't have pricing for that yet. I'm actually still trying to promote my book and do book signings to get my book out there, and then I will offer the online course where you will have you'll be speaking with me through those resources again, Google Hangouts or Zoom, with some other participants. And then there will be a Facebook group to go along with that online course. So then you not only have me, but you have other people that know exactly how you feel, because they feel the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. That is so wonderful. And we do have, that. What I like is that you're leaving it open. You have the warmth, the kindness, the ethics, and everything that, to do what you're doing. Like you're saying, it comes from the heart. There are so many people out here that are overweight, that do need help, and they're so afraid of just coming out to share that, how they've been feeling with their being overweight, because we live in such a society where imagery is so bad. on women being overweight. It was once, Black women have just bigger bodies anyway. We're built different. We're bigger boned. Black people are. And so, when all the imagery that we see of white women being so thin and small and, and all this other stuff, some of it doesn't fit for everybody's lifestyle. So, becoming healthy, and that's where, being what you do, a health coach and, talking about things that are healthy, besides losing the weight, it's all plays a role in you having success and losing the weight. So, and so you help with the mindset, and that's what I really do like. Now, talk a little bit about the speaking engagements that you do. Like, now, do you go to like corporate offices, or do you go, be in front of corporate groups to speak? Tell me a little bit about your experience with that.
All I need is, I don't even need a microphone. All I need is a bunch of people in front of me. I don't care what it's for. I use this same concept, the same step 1, step 2, step 3 with the position that I'm in now. And my position is an educational specialist. And 2 years ago, I just started writing. I am an educational specialist. I am an educational specialist. And within like 6 months, I was an educational specialist. So, it can be applied in your business and getting your employees motivated to do their best and to know when they come to work, whatever that product is that is helping people or that you are contributing to the world. For me, being a special educator, there is no other perfect job other than what I'm doing now than it is to touch children's lives, children that are struggling and that they have a barrier, and to make them succeed and to help them to learn about their disability and learn better and do better. There is no amount of money that I can be paid that would be commensurate to what the joy that I get from doing that. So a lot of times I do small book clubs, and I have a program that I used to call the Better Me program.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of revamping that program now that I have the book. Before I even had the book, I was doing this program, and that book kind of came about from me doing that program where, we would journal write together, and then I would bring in some nutritional things in there, and I would show them it's easy to be plant-based. And I'm not talking about going from 0 to 100. I'm just saying supplement or substitute maybe 3 or 4 of your meals a week where it's plant-based. Mm-hmm. And to practice and to try different recipes out. So when I would come in and I would bring these plant-based meals, they would be like, no, this is not vegan. And I'm like, it is. And they couldn't believe how good it was. So, when you know better, you do better.
Mm-hmm. And that's something too, is just to introduce even the vegan eating to, a lot of us. Now, I've seen some negative articles though on vegan eating, where people saying that, you do need the protein. And I do know this, that with a lot of cancer patients, they put them on a high protein diet, mm-hmm. trying to take out all the sugars and, all the stuff, the acids and everything out of the diet. So, I guess that would be up to you, but I don't think that you necessarily have to be vegan just to, live healthy. That's just my thought.
I don't even like to use the word vegan because vegan is a lifestyle. And that means that you're not going to buy no cute pair of leather shoes because it's leather. Mm-hmm. So it incorporates everything that you do. And that's why you will hear me refer to it as plant-based. Because plant-based is strictly on the eating. And I'm by no means saying, yes, if you see a pair of cute leather shoes that you want to kill a cow for your leather shoes. Mm-hmm. But I'm also going to be honest about my journey, and I am not there yet. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm not even saying that I desire to be there. But what mm-hmm. I do desire to do is to eat from the earth. and not
Yes.
eat so many processed foods.
Mm-hmm.
Cook my own food.
That's right.
And you know, if you ever hear about the cancer, they say that cancer cannot survive in an alkaline state in your body.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so in order to do that, it's not just about protein, but it's about getting all of those processed things
Yes.
out of your body as much as possible. And I actually get my protein from a lot of beans and nuts, and but then you'll get the, oh well, that's then you have all the fat. Well, it's healthy fat.
Right.
And so,
Yes.
and people say the protein, okay, well, you get the protein from the cow, but the cow doesn't produce the protein. The cow has the protein because the cow is eating the grass. So why don't you just go eat, not necessarily grass, but go and eat some plant-based foods, and you could just take the cow out, because that's where the protein is coming from what the cow is eating.
Mm-hmm.
So and I don't have any problems with my protein, and you know I get my blood work checked regularly because have had gastric bypass, and so a certain amount of my intestines have been bypassed. So I don't absorb iron like you do. I don't absorb the nutrients in my food like your normal person does who has not had this surgery. So I have to supplement. And my blood work is fine. And I have been plant-based for 13 months now. I have not had any meat whatsoever. And the cheese, I'm slowly going back from the cheese. I would dibble dabble in cheese every now and then. That's only if I go out, because there are not a lot of plant-based options for cheese in restaurants. So, but I'm slowly getting over that, and I've decided that, you know what, I'm not even going to dibble dabble anymore, because dairy causes a lot of buildup of mucus in your body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that everybody needs to do that. I'm saying for me, this is what I want for me.
Right.
And so it's just what I've decided to do for myself.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's different. I love cheese. But yeah, you do have to watch all. You know, I was looking at a video the other day where, you know, I don't remember who it was. They were talking about the buildup, you know, how a lot of Black people were allergic to milk. We're allergic to, you know, we're lactose intolerant, and, you know, it messes with our melanin. So, you know, I don't know much about that, but, you know, I want to do some more research on it. But, you know, it was very interesting to hear, because I know in my family we've been lactose intolerant too. But now, you know, there's a lot of substitutions now but you have to wonder about substitutions too, because usually when they substitute, the substitutions are not any good and they're not natural. You know what I'm saying? So I think the closest we can get to organic and natural foods, things that grow out of the ground with roots and stuff like that, the better. The better we are.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And if people saw a lot of those videos of how they treat the cows, because when you think about it, we've even gotten away from breastfeeding our own children.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't make
any
sense.
The commercial capitalism did that.
You know? That cow's milk is for cows. It's not for human beings.
Yeah.
And the fact that they keep impregnating cows, because that's the only way that they're going to produce the milk, is if they have a calf.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, could you imagine if
not only that, they're adding so many non-natural chemicals to purify, to make it more flavorful, to, you know, it's so much that they're doing in the processing of the milk itself now, that, you know, everything is so distorted when it comes to food. It's not, you know, it's not nutritious. So, you know, it's a problem with everything. So you do have to be more careful, you know.
You do. And we don't regulate our food, especially over here in the U.S. Like, you know, there's a certain amount of pus and blood and mucus that is allowed in the cow's milk that we sell. So I don't know about you, but I don't want any pus in my milk whatsoever.
Yeah.
And so we use chemicals.
Girl, that sounds nasty.
You know, we use chemicals here that are banned in other countries. And it's almost like, stop drinking this Kool-Aid that you're giving us. And if you really just think common sense, and you will see, well, wait a minute, why are we drinking the milk that's for cows when we produce breast milk for humans? Why have we decided that we're going to drink an animal's milk instead of the breast milk for our babies? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
If you really think about it, it's not hard to come to a decision. What's hard to do is changing your habits and having things that are available, because we have become lazy. And we don't want to have to take a bunch of almonds and soak them and then put them in a cheesecloth and squeeze out the milk and all that stuff. We don't want to have to go through all of that. We want to just go to the store and buy the milk. And so you have to be, I made a conscious decision that some things I'm just going to have to make on my own, because I know I cannot trust anybody to go and buy it and that it is what it says that it is.
So now, do you garden in the springtime and in the summer?
No, I don't, and I'm ready to.
Okay.
So it's funny you just asked me that, because I said to my husband, I'm like, you know what? I don't even know if I trust some of these organic things that I'm buying. And we eat a lot of spinach in my house, and spinach is very easy to grow.
It is.
So,
and it's easy to make.
Yeah, it is so
you can, you can pop spinach in any, fry, get some grilled chicken brisket, and then cut those up and then add some spinach in it with some onions and garlic. That's
we'll do mushrooms or chickpeas in our house.
Oh, chickpeas! Yeah, you said mushrooms. Yeah.
Yeah, I make some really good dishes with spinach, and I'm like, why am I paying somebody for some spinach when I can buy a couple of? Now I'm gonna have to go online and buy my seeds. You can't even trust these people with the seeds now. You gotta watch where you buy your seeds from.
Oh yeah, they said Monsanto has the market of that.
Yeah. So it's like, it's terrible, and it's terrible to feel like you can't even trust the government that you pay into.
Oh yeah. No, you can't trust them. Most definitely not. You cannot trust the government and none of them agencies, especially now with this shutdown. You definitely can't trust them. It's so messed up.
Yeah.
But and they let so much stuff go into into the market just to make money off of it, even though it's harmful for our health. I agree. Yeah. I don't know how you overcome not, eating some things, because, I know eating meat for me is challenging. I get a taste for meat all the time, because I'm was raised on meat, and, but I'm not a heavy meat eater, but yeah. Okay, well, so, huh?
I said I was raised on meat too, and then it is trial and error, and so I've learned to all of the staples that I used to fix in my house. I've substituted with other plant-based recipes, and if I fix something and my family didn't like it, I just didn't fix it anymore. And so I say, okay, guys, I'm gonna try another recipe, and here you are. Oh yeah, we like that. So that's one of our staples. So I know I keep everything in my house that I need to fix that recipe. So when I come home from work and I'm looking for something really easy to fix, if I didn't already plan for the week, which is what I try to do, then I know I have everything I need to fix it. So, you just have to plan and be prepared and have a substitute in place, because if you don't, you're not going to be successful. Because you could not tell me 2 years ago that I would be sitting here going, I have not had meat in 13 months. I would have never believed at all. Never.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So I don't know if we even got through my question that I had. We kind of digressed a little bit where I was talking to you about day one of, if I came to you, and then what happens after that, you get people on a regimen. Now, how often do you follow up with people? in your
I will send text messages. I always post to the private Facebook group. So I'm touching my clients every single day.
Okay.
And that is a must for me. And then I ask people to like my post so I'll know that they have read it. And even with the text message, you don't have to reply with a long drawn out, whatever. Just give me a thumbs up that you received what I gave. So on day one, of course, I'm just going to do a lot of asking questions and listening. So I'm not even going to be talking a lot. I'm going to be asking that person. I'm going to get a feel for what that person really wants. Just like, I used to say, oh, I want to be skinny, but that's not really what I wanted. So I try to get that person to realize what exactly is your goal. And to kind of broaden their goal so that it can be applied to every single thing in their life. So, if you want to be able to, oh, but I want to get fit. Well, what does that look like for you? So I get people thinking and getting people to kind of dissect what they think that they really, really want and to narrow it down to things that, oh, you know what, you're right. It's not even that I want to be fit. I want to be able to run. I want to be able to just get up and go. And so we figure out together, what does that mean for that person? And so then from that, that's when I'm going to ask you, okay, well, now we're going to write down those words and those phrases. And then I say, go out and get your marker for your mirror. I mean, basically, my book is almost like one-on-one coaching with my book, and we go through the steps together, where at the end, your mantra is created. You have a daily regimen of what time you're going to get up, or maybe you like to repeat your mantra and meditate at night before you go to bed. And then I go into, okay, so now, what kind of diet, what kind of nutritional things you want to feed your body so your body can be nourished and healed, and so that you can have all the energy that he or she may be requesting. So, and I'm not a nutritionist, but I share what I do in regards to choosing meals. I do not count calories. I eat when I'm hungry, and I stop when I'm not hungry. And that natural feeling of fullness, I do not get. So that is something that I've never gotten. When I was heavier, it was just about eating everything on my plate. And if it was something that I liked, I just wanted more and more of it. So I never did get that feeling that your average person will get, to say, okay, my stomach is full, I'm done. And so a lot of times I would eat until I was sick. And so now for me, I already know, as soon as I start to question whether I need to take another bite, I already know I'm done. So I had to come up with other ways of dealing with food. And so I help my clients to come up with a different mindset about food. So I no longer look at food as something that's really, really good, even though it's things that I like. I get excited about my garlic roasted pepper hummus. I get excited about that because it's good. And so I've learned to substitute things that I know that this is something that I like. I know that I'm going to enjoy it. I keep my body hydrated. I talk to my clients about drinking of the water, because it does help to suppress the appetite. And sometimes we are not hungry, we're thirsty. And so I help them to kind of recognize those triggers of whether or not you're hungry or whether or not you're thirsty. And so I basically get my clients to learn how to talk to themselves. And I say, you are your best friend. So if your best friend was struggling with this, how would you assist your best friend? So over that amount of time, and I'm going to say maybe like the first 2 weeks, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but that first 2 weeks is we strictly talk about their goals and dissect the goal so that it is very clear what that goal is, and it's not something that's broad to just say, I want to be skinny. I help that client to narrow it down, and then we totally focus on that. And we talk about motivation and the fact that motivation can leave just as quickly as you got it. So then we focus on being focused and disciplined. So you stay on this path and on this journey.
Very, 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 very important, very interesting. It's all so very true. It is, you I can see from the works of, the classes and stuff that you've done just great doing what you do. So, hey, I want you to tell people how they can get in touch with you. I want you to share your Facebook page.
Yes. My business is Daryll Inspires, and you can see that behind me. And so on Instagram, I am also Daryll Inspires. On Twitter, I am Daryll Inspires. Also on Facebook, my website is daryllinspires.com, and you can find me there. My number is 443-961-4707. And you can call and leave a message, and I will return your call. And you can also go to my website and get a link directly to my email address, which is ceo@daryllinspires.com. You can shoot me an email.
Yeah.
And I will get back to you for sure.
Definitely. And this is for everybody. It doesn't matter where you are. I don't care if you're in Africa, Jamaica.
Yes, 10 pounds or 100 pounds to lose, whether it's down the street or across the ocean.
Exactly. And again, you are coming from the love of your heart, your business. Yes. This is secondary to what you normally do during the day, because what you normally do Monday through Friday is what? Tell everybody.
I have several schools that I manage to make sure that they are in compliance with state mandates and federal laws in regards to special education.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, and that is with the Baltimore.
And I love what I do, but this is like my passion. This is my passion.
This is your heart. Okay. Yeah. All right, then. We're going to kind of end it on that note today. I want to thank you for being my guest again on Shop Black. Shop Black, for people that don't know, this is a new podcast that I'm doing under the Bob Rewards Club, where we're featuring our Bob members, and we're talking about, the products and services that they have to offer. And we're also sharing and talking about important subject matter that focuses on, our community here, being here as Black people, the difficulty that we have and some of the challenges that we have in this society, and definitely loving yourself for who you are and what you are, your body and everything about it just kind of ties in today, talking with Daryll. So, Daryll, I do want to thank you very much, okay, for being my guest.
Thank you so much.
And then I also want to share with everybody how they can become a Bob member. A lot of people, they've heard of Bob, but they really don't know what Bob has to offer. And what Bob has to offer is, it's a marketing incentive program for Black-owned businesses, because we know it's tough running our businesses. So when you become a Bob member, it only costs us $25 a year, okay? And we have 3 types of memberships. We have a consumer membership where anyone can join. It doesn't, if they don't have a business, or say they want to just support Black-owned businesses, you can buy a membership card for only $10. That's for the year. And then we have a $25 for Bob and BFAC. So we have 2 memberships, one for a Black franchise or contractor, say somebody who was a State Farm insurance agent or they had a McDonald's franchise. That would be the membership for you. $25 a year. Then the third one is for Bob, and it's for Black-owned businesses. $25 a year again. Bob members, they get a host of benefits where, I've got a video if you guys are interested, or go to the website bobrewards.club and take a look at that. But when like Daryl herself, her services would be discounted if you become a Bob member, okay? And this program was priced affordably for everybody to support and celebrate Black-owned businesses. So I just want to share that with you all, and I hope you guys would join us again. Thank you very much, Daryl, again.
Thank you.
If I didn't bore you with that. So, do you have anything else you want to add at the end of that, or?
No, I just want everybody to have a beautiful day and a beautiful life. And that's it.
All right. Well, thank you. And I'm sure
Thank
Daryl will
you.
be our guest again on Chop Black. So everyone have a good Sunday.
All right, bye.
All right. Bye-bye.